Now to move on to our seminar. Mike Weeder is one of the founding members of the New Jersey Disc Jockey Network. I always like to say Mike, until this very moment, has been our little secret at the NJDJN because he has so much knowledge stored inside that giant head. And to talk to him, I talk to him on a daily basis, and he's always coming up with something new. His brain is always in DJ mode, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He's always thinking about something new that he can do. What he's going to be sharing with you right now is knowledge that would be pertinent to both the beginner and the extreme advanced DJ. So some of this you might say, hey, I know this already, and then he might throw some tips at you that you're going to be really saying, wow, I never even thought about doing that. So without further ado, 25 years in the business, please give a big round of applause to Mike Weeder.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you for the kind words. Glad to see so many of you guys and girls attending. I appreciate it. Hopefully we're going to be able to walk you through everything that Mike Walter and Elite staff led you up to. They got you at the bridal show, explained everything to you, how to entice that client to come in, call up, reserve you, book you. Now we're going to actually take you to the next step. So we're going to start out by talking a little bit about the 3 Ps. Preparation. You want to be prepared for your call. Your phone is going to ring Monday morning, 9 a.m. after a busy weekend doing weddings, and you have to be ready for that call. And what you need to do is make sure you have a schedule, an inquiry sheet, and a positive mental attitude. Then we're going to touch on presentation. How you're going to present yourself to your client. What you're going to be able to do for them to make their wedding day one of a kind, unbelievable, spectacular. We're going to touch on performance. How once you get to their wedding, you take that wedding to the next possible level. Where your goal, and my brides love it when I tell them, is to ruin their honeymoon. And what I mean by that is when they're lying on the beach in some beautiful country, they can't walk around and sightsee because their feet are killing them from partying the night before. So we want to have a great time doing this, and we have to get our stuff ready for the first call. So before the first call, you need to have that positive mental attitude. Knowing when the phone rings and you pick it up, you're booking that party. This bride or groom, whoever's calling you, is going to fall in love with your personality. They're going to fall in love with the options that you're offering them. Next, you want to have a copy of your schedule available. You don't want to waste your client's time or your time if you're unavailable and unable to help them book that party, that date. Network. We're all here for a reason, to learn, to be educated, to network with each other. Being a part of the NJDJN, I have a great resource. If I'm unavailable and I can't fill a date, I network with DJs all over the state of New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I call. Are you guys available? I have a lead for you. So make sure you don't waste their time, but don't forget, the time you have with them, feel free to educate them. So when they make the next phone call to a Marcello, a Jake, a John, they're going to have an idea of what to ask for. Because we all know what's the first question they're going to ask when you pick up the phone. How much? Now, your answer to that question is going to set the tone for the rest of your conversation. You're either going to have 30 seconds where they say, oh, it's $500 or $1,000? Thank you, and they're going to hang up. Or you're going to answer the question in a nice, easy way and give them something to talk about. Their wedding. You're going to say something to the effect of, so when's the big day? Or, my favorite is your fiance a nice guy? Immediately gets them off the pricing issue. Because they say, of course he's a nice guy. I follow that up with, well, we wouldn't do your wedding if he wasn't. I want you to be happy. They turn around and they realize that I'm not a salesman. I'm a personality. They're interviewing me. When you pick up that phone, they're interviewing somebody. So you want to know that you're not wasting their time. You also want to have an inquiry sheet sitting in front of you. When they call up and you answer the phone, get their name, write their name down. You're going to use it. Instead of calling them, excuse me, I have one more question, use their name. Margaret, I have another question for you. Or whatever you need to do. Diane, let me ask you a question. If you forget their name, it's not a good presentation. You want to make sure if you offer them a package, If you have an idea for them, and they say, oh, you know, I love the idea of intelligent lighting or uplighting at my wedding, write yourself a note. Because if you're not able to close the deal that day, when they call back or you speak to them a few weeks later, a few months later, you're going to have notes that you kept. And you're going to say, hey, you know, when we spoke, you mentioned something about uplighting. Let me tell you some of the options that we have available to you. So keep detailed notes. After you're done, input it all into your computer, back it up, keep a record of it. This is just a sample inquiry sheet that we keep. Has information, the date they called, how they hear of us, their names, address, email, phone number, any notes. Big section on the bottom for notes. I need to remember what I told them. My wife will tell you. The garbage goes out Monday and Thursday night. I usually remember Tuesday and Friday. Forgot to do something last night. Now, phone's going to ring. It's your first call of the day. Try not to answer the phone. Good morning. Can I help you? We're DJ. Because right there, you just turned off a prospective client. They're calling you up, interviewing the person they want to be the voice and the face of their wedding day. And if you answer the phone like you don't want to be there, they're not going to want you to be at their wedding. So you want to answer the phone with a smile. The tone in your voice will be completely different. If you answer the phone, good morning, DJ. Or, good morning, Ultimate Sounds, how are you today? Something to that effect, they feel a little better. They say, wow, this guy has a personality, and it's 9 a.m. on a Monday morning. Now I'm going to get back to get the client talking. When you ask them about their wedding, about their fiance, about their thoughts, their dreams, their ideas, when you ask them to close their eyes and think about their wedding day and tell you what they see, they will talk, and talk, and talk. That's good. The more they talk, the more you're going to learn about their wedding and what they want, what they don't want. Now, they're going to sell themselves if you listen. We all have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Gives you the opportunity to listen twice as much as you speak. It works. The bride will tell you, I was at a wedding last week and the DJ brought out the Hawaiian leis and the sunglasses. I can't stand those. Well, now, 10 minutes later into your conversation, you're ready to tell her some of the investment options you have available. And you'll notice I didn't say prices. We don't offer prices at Ultimate Sounds. We offer investment options. Because we don't want them to buy our services. We want them to invest in the success of their party. So it's a key little word, but you'll find out if you use the word investing as opposed to purchasing or buying or selling, it's a different feel to it. But when they tell you that they don't like the cheesy giveaways, don't sell them the cheesy giveaways. Don't say, hey, we're running a special right now. If you go with the basic light show, we're going to throw in 150 Hawaiian leis and Moroccans. Because now she's going to say, he's just like my fiance. He doesn't listen. So you want to take that opportunity to listen. That's why you're writing those notes. That's why you're taking the time to listen, because she'll tell you what she wants and what she doesn't want.